If you look up a lot,
you'll get in your head.
Yeah. You're like, I should have worn more foundation.
My mascara, my hair a little bit.
That's all right.
Welcome to the Awesome Life Podcast. I am Mr. Phoenix.
Here with Chili, and we have a very, very special guest here today.
Want to introduce yourself?
I am Lenna.
Yay!
Lenna, AKA?
Oh, yeah. Mad Dog Martin.
Mad Dog Martin. So
Yeah.
I heard there's a little story behind Mad Dog Martin.
Please explain.
Well, it's a little close to my heart. Well, my dad was in the military,
Okay.
and while he was deployed, that's his nickname. That they would call him.
Okay.
So you
Mad
just
Dog
adopt.
Martin.
You just adopt.
Yeah.
It was passed down.
Nice.
Yeah.
Generation to generation.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Is your dad in the Springs?
No, so my dad actually passed away a couple of years ago.
Very sorry to hear that. I
Thank
can
you.
relate. My mom passed away in
I'm
21.
sorry.
So.
Okay. I think mine was 2020.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a terrible year.
Yeah.
So was 21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
But to better years.
Yeah,
and happier
New
lives.
upcoming years,
This thing
right?
got dark. Wait.
Real quick.
I love how we're like, let's keep it lighthearted within the first 3 seconds.
Start with.
But where are you from, Lenna? Tell us. Tell the people.
I'm originally from Chicago, Illinois.
Chi-town.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Suburb gal though.
How long did you
The
live there
Burbs.
for?
I lived there for 15 years. I was
wow.
born and raised there.
Okay.
And then I moved sophomore year of high school, so I think that was about 8 years ago, I want to say. Yeah. Yeah, and I've been here ever since.
Nice.
I've been to Chicago once.
Yeah. You like it?
I stayed in an Airbnb in Ukraine Village, if you know where that is.
No, I don't.
Ukraine Village.
Yeah, it's very, very uppity area. Like these like townhomes are like worth $2 million.
Oh, okay.
Like stupid.
So in the nice part.
The nice part.
Okay,
yeah.
good.
And in like a 3-day weekend, I gained like 10 or 11 pounds because
What'd you do? What was your favorite part?
the food.
The food.
The food. I mean, I went and got an Italian beef from, what is this guy's name? Is it Big Al's? I think it's Big Al's.
Maybe.
You're from Chicago and you don't know
I don't
Big
know.
Al's?
I don't know. I haven't heard. It kind of sounds
They
familiar.
take the whole damn sandwich and they dip it in au jus.
Oh.
So you're eating like this soggy sandwich, but it was still delicious at the same time. It's like piping hot.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then I went to the most expensive restaurant I'd ever been to.
Which is?
I went to the Aviary, which, if you ever watch a show on Netflix called Chef's Table,
Mm-hmm.
it's all Michelin star restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's
that
featured on there?
Yeah, it's featured on there.
Okay.
That's why I knew about it. So I was trying to impress somebody. So I was like, yo, and listen, I had money, but like I wasn't prepared to spend that kind of money. Like, yo, let me tell you, we bought literally, because see, I didn't do like the legit thing. I did like you sit by the bar,
Mm-hmm.
have appetizers.
Okay.
Because if you do the whole
Trying to
thing,
save a
it's
little money.
like $600 a person to do the
Oh my
21 course meal.
Yeah.
And they just-
21?
21 course.
How do
No,
you
they're
eat
like-
21
they're-
courses?
They're like one bite per
Okay.
course. Like
Damn.
it's ridiculous. Like I remember this like jambalaya croquette. It's like this big, and it was I think $20 for that thing. My drink was $43.
What was it?
Yo, it came out like a science fair project.
Oh,
Bunsen
damn.
burner
There was
on
some
it.
chemistry
Yeah, it
going
was
on,
legit.
dog.
It was like a spiked iced tea, but like they did some shit from a molecular level. Like it was like crazy. It was good.
Wow.
And then I spent on like 3 apps and 2 drinks like $170
Wow.
before tip.
Wow.
You're talking about like expensive restaurant. I just got back from an expensive
Where
restaurant.
did you go?
I went to the Gordon Ramsay Steakhouse
Which
Oh,
one?
is
in
it
Vegas.
There's more. Do you
The
go to Hell's
steakhouse.
Kitchen?
Is it-
No, not Hell's Kitchen.
Okay.
I don't-
And,
it was the steakhouse.
is it in Paris?
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
is?
yeah, we
Yeah.
talked about it.
We debated it for a
And
second.
we went to a shitty fucking brunch place.
Do you
We
want to
did.
know the final bill
What was it?
For everyone or just
for
yourself?
everyone?
What was it?
$3,000.
How many people?
9.
Okay. That's still expensive. But
Yeah.
Valentine's
did you
Day.
pick it up? Did you say, here,
Oh yeah,
I'll
I got
I'll take the
it.
check.
No, I did it. I I can't take credit for that one.
That Valentine's Day last year, I think I spent like just right around $400
Okay.
for me and her.
Wow.
That seafood place we went to on last Sunday, Vegas, was the most I ever spent.
Where'd
Like
you
on
go?
myself. Chicky Pete's?
Yeah,
Something.
that place is overpriced.
It was overpriced.
Mm.
They had some good stuff for sure. Trevor got
We're not going to talk about Trevor's failures.
All right, I want to hear about Vegas. I didn't hear about your Vegas trip.
Well, you just go to the podcast. I'll tell you everything.
It was a good time overall. There were some ups, a couple of downs on the way.
Yeah.
Avery punked some people at this UFC fight. Told him he was going to beat the shit out of them.
Did you?
I didn't have to.
No, they were reduced to whispers.
Yeah. It's neither here nor there.
We again went. The food was, for the most part, besides that one place that we just mentioned, I forgot what it's called.
Alexa.
Who cares? Is it Alexa?
The
food
should
was
have gone
all-
into a wicked spoon. We just had to make it out the door, go across the
Dude,
street.
we were
and
so
were
hungry
there.
though.
I know. I was so hungover. I need
That's right. That's right.
I need.
That's right.
Listen, I rarely get fucked up, and this is one of those cases where I got fucked up. And it was one of those things where it was just that one drink too many.
The adios.
The adios motherfuckers.
You're around too many bad influences.
No, actually, I was the bad influence.
I was just-
I was like, I know you around, so I'm gonna buy you around, and I bought him
We
around.
went to Ludacris at a club at Zook. Yes.
There's so many names in Vegas.
There are. But how was your trip though? Because you stayed in the
It
penthouse
was amazing.
at the Bellagio.
I
right?
did.
Oh, you big baller.
That is-
I
that is
did.
baller.
I had quite the trip, which I'm so thankful for, the experiences. But yeah,
Who paid for all that shit?
it was a work trip, kind of.
Work trip.
A
You
work
imagine?
trip.
Your ship, you're like, we're going to
No.
Vegas.
Staying in a penthouse.
It was
Yeah.
nice. It was my boss's birthday. And he loves to just
Ball
have
out.
fun. Yeah.
What
And
do you do?
so I work in social media. I work in marketing.
Oh,
my
so
boss-
good. You get us
Yeah,
famous.
right? So my boss has an e-commerce business where we sell luxury goods, like men's wallets, backpacks, like
Okay.
accessories, things like that.
It was
And
like
What's the discount?
luxury goods.
What's
luxury
That can be a
goods
lot of different things.
interpreted differently.
What discount codes can you get us?
You know, we'll talk after. Yeah. Can't
I
broadcast
have
that.
an e-commerce store
Oh, yeah.
also. Worked out store.
Yeah.
I don't have any.
So you
awesome
Some
do
merch,
ideas.
like-
some merch right
Yeah.
here. I'm seeing some merch.
Besides the store.
Yeah.
So do you do like promotion? Are you getting like your company's name out there, or?
Yeah, so I like handle all of our social media accounts, and I'm just like learning a ton. I'm growing in like the marketing and business aspect of e-commerce business, which has just been overwhelming, but like in a good way. Yeah. So
Did you go to school for any of that?
no, I didn't. So that's what I'm saying. I'm like learning as I go, but sometimes I feel like that's like the best way to learn something is that I'm just thankful for the opportunity because I know a lot of people do go to school to do what I do, but it's just been a blessing to have this opportunity and I get to learn as I go.
Nice. You did go to school for a little bit, right?
I did.
What
Yes.
did you study?
I studied exercise science, sports performance.
And what made you want to do that?
I have always wanted to be a physical therapist. I actually, so very like big shift from what I'm doing right now. And I believe it like can all play in together eventually in my future, but I was definitely in like the healthcare field and I want to be a physical therapist.
Nice.
Well,
Is that still the goal? Even though you're doing
Yeah.
the social media
Yeah.
well, being well versed in marketing and advertising will help you out pretty much any
Anywhere.
other
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
business that you create. You'll be
Yeah.
able to market yourself properly.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
just take this in and reapply it.
Yeah.
That's just like I've done sales literally my entire like professional career, and the stuff that I learned in sales, I just moved it to each product.
Yeah. And that's what it should be, that you're growing off of what you learned in the last season. and take that with you for your future.
Yeah, get a few free Vegas trips along the way.
Yeah, so all that to be said, yeah, it was my boss's birthday. And so it was like a team bonding. We went out.
That's hell of team
Yeah.
bonding. Did you gamble at all?
I did.
What
It
did
was
you do?
actually my first time gambling, guys.
That was my first time gambling in Vegas recently.
Yeah.
Not my first time gambling in overall.
That was my first time gambling.
Just,
And
never
it
gambled
was
at
that
all.
beginner's luck. Like
What
I
were
was
you doing? Were you doing craps?
we did craps. I was rolling. That was a lot of fun. I was winning everyone.
It's the energy
was
in
winning.
craps for
Yeah,
sure.
right?
Everyone's like,
It was
yeah.
kind of dead. It was kind of dead, and then they had me start rolling, and all of a sudden, these guys are coming in from like all angles and like putting chips down, giving me tips, all this stuff. It was a good
You
time.
don't really understand it, but it's
No, I was like, I don't know what's going on,
I've
but I'm
never
rolling the
played
dice.
craps, so I don't even know what's going on.
I've
It's
played it
confusing.
before. I don't understand that. There's
I'm gonna have to go talk to
yeah.
Bert. When
Yeah,
we
Bert-
go to Mass.
Bert and Shane, dude. That's what they
They know
were doing.
craps.
Oh, they were doing that all night. Last year. But yeah, that was. I mean, the gambling was one of the high points of ours.
Yeah.
Mainly just because Trevor put a ridiculous dumb bet, $600 or something, and then he hit it.
And he had like
Oh
literally
my
the perfect
gosh.
outcome. He like was calling out
I
what
was
he
like,
needed.
it's gonna be a 5. They flip a 5. We're like, oh shit,
Bro.
calm down, and then
And he's like holding people like,
Yeah.
wait, like it has any, like it changes anything for him flipping the card.
oh dude, I can't believe it, bro.
It was epic. I wish we had that recorded.
I wish we did
That-
too.
that
You
was-
can't have phones at the table,
Yeah.
but if we could, dude, that was insane. Just because you're like, oh
So you
my
guys
God.
didn't lose any money.
Oh no, I didn't lose any money.
No, I was
That's
plus
good.
200 at the end of that.
That seems
Plus
like a
300 if you count how I
successful-
swindled Trevor for that extra hundo.
Yeah,
Because the
That's
Broncos
your almost
Broncos
loss.
Broncos were coming back on the Chiefs, and so Trevor got cocky, bet me a hundo.
Mm.
He's like taking candy from a baby,
Yeah.
and then he lost his wallet on the way and had
Oh.
I had
200. I had my
his
winnings.
I had his winnings in my pocket. We got Julio in the building.
Julio,
What's up, bro? You feeling better?
You still got COVID, dog?
You got the COVIDius? And what was I gonna say? So was that your first time in Vegas?
That was my first time in Vegas.
Vegas is a magical place.
I love
Yes.
it. I already want to go back.
I loved it too. It was
And-
like the perfect like city to like, I don't know, kind of like
Did you-
suburb vibe.
Suburb.
Not suburb. Sorry, not suburb.
I mean, my best friend, he lived in North Las Vegas, which that's the suburbs of Las Vegas.
not suburbs, but it was just more like chill than like.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
very,
if you got a
like, city.
penthouse, that's gonna be. I mean, you're gonna be able to just
Yeah.
hang
Yeah.
out like that in itself.
Isn't it just crazy? Like you're in that huge hotel and like everything's there. They got
Yeah.
clubs, they got bars, they got a whole ass mall in there.
Yeah.
Tons of places to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just
I was definitely just exploring the hotel.
yeah.
So,
You don't
yeah.
really need to leave. Like my first time in Vegas, we did the Venetian.
Mm.
And I really didn't have to leave it. We did because he lived in Vegas and
Yeah.
showed me the ropes,
Yeah,
but we didn't have to.
Did
yeah.
you go to Fremont?
No.
Fremont's dope. We just didn't go at the right
Yeah.
time. My boy told me the errors in our ways.
Yeah.
The errors in our ways were that place shuts down earlier.
Mm.
So we should have started
Should have gone there
Fremont
really.
and then gone to Zoom.
It seems
Fair
like
enough.
Vegas like never sleeps.
You know, it's a party city, but
Yeah.
if I'll tell you what, Miami parties harder.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Oh, you are.
1,000%.
I do want to go to Miami.
Oh, dude, it's
Next work trip.
there. You
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
right.
I'll bring it up to my boss. Next work trip.
Oh,
He's like, oh yeah, no problem.
I can tell you what hotel you need to stay. If he like
Okay.
the Bellagio, he's gotta stay at the Fontainebleau.
Okay.
If he does a penthouse there, he's probably gonna spend for like a 3-day weekend like $7,000, $8,000. But it sounds like he got dough.
I mean,
He has to. Yeah.
less than what we spent in Vegas.
Yeah,
there you go.
No,
Our
I'm just-
dinner was already $3,000
Yeah,
That's
for one
wild.
night.
no, you'll find restaurants like that in
Yeah.
yeah. You go to Nobu, which is attached to the
Yeah.
Fontainebleau, and you'll spend a bag. But no, it's just different. Like Vegas is how do I say this? It's like more touristy. Like you get so many people.
Yeah. Sorry. About time y'all have some eye candy.
Oh, thank
There
you.
have been a lot.
thank
There have been a
you.
lot of dudes.
Honestly,
for
in
sure.
Oh, yeah?
podcast history, I think you're the third female to ever be on the podcast.
Well, I'm
Um,
honored. I'm honored.
It is. It's a great honor. It's like being selected for like the Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
I
It's,
feel
it's a great
special.
honor.
We'll be like, we're gonna
We'll
be
give
like
you a
the
medal.
next impulsive podcast.
Listen.
Actually,
Yeah.
no, we're thinking higher than Joe Rogan experience.
I'll give you
That's
all
fair.
the ins. What do
Joe
you guys
Rogan's
wanna
gonna
know?
ask me on
Yeah.
our podcast.
There you go.
Yeah.
Think big.
Can you just like pull some switches and just get us like 1 million subscribers? Is that
Yeah.
you can?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
how that works. For sure. For sure.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
it's totally organic,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, right. Not bots at all or fake accounts, but
I was pretty close to paying an influencer like 10 racks.
oh my
Promise
God.
you 1 million views. Really close.
Wow.
That's a lot.
But I was like, man, if he fucking gives me nothing,
You'd be so
I
sad.
was so fucking mad, bro. I would find him. I'd be straight up like taken. I gotta get my Liam on. I have a particular set of skills. I will find you.
And I will kill you. Damn, that's funny.
But my first trip to Vegas was literally the week that it opened back up from COVID.
Yeah.
That's my first trip.
How was it?
You know, it was magical, but it's not like what you guys just experienced because it was like running at half
I
capacity.
was gonna
Okay.
ask less people.
Yeah.
the whole-
Way less people. My flights round trip were $39.
Oh my gosh.
What?
My hotel I stayed at the Venetian for like 3 days, and I think it was less than $500, which that right now is like $700
Yeah.
a night.
Yeah.
So it was.
Was this your first time in Vegas?
It was my
As
first time
as an adult.
Yeah, I went there when I was like 13 with
Completely
my family. but-
different.
oh, absolutely. You can't. I mean, when you're 13, you're just like, oh, the fountain, you walk, oh, cool hotels.
Like
This time it was like, oh, yes.
the
Sit.
the resorts kind of felt like if you've ever been on a cruise ship, it kind of felt like being on a cruise ship, except you're not on the ocean. 'Cause you have
I've never
everything-
been on a cruise ship.
Everything in one spot.
Yeah.
Highly recommend.
Yeah.
Haven't either.
I had to punch a homeless guy
Yeah.
on the first trip.
We walked on that exact bridge.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right. Let's hear it.
Okay. All right. So check this out.
Okay.
I'm just being.
How do you say I had to punch a homeless guy?
He didn't have to. He chose to.
I had to.
He's-
Oh
I had
my
to.
gosh.
From a moral standpoint, and also to save my ass.
From a moral standpoint, you had to punch the homeless person.
Yeah. So check this out. We're going up this bridge. You know how you walk across the street?
Yeah.
You don't walk across the
Yeah,
street.
you
You
have
walk
to go
across the
up
bridge.
or-
Yeah. So I'm on one side of the bridge with my boy,
Mhm.
who's he's Jamaican. He's got dreads, and I'm brown myself. And on the other side of that bridge, there's this black guy. He's homeless. The homeless people, see, you didn't get to experience it because it wasn't hot.
Mhm.
But we're talking like 110 degrees. So these homeless people are crazy.
Oh gosh.
He could have been on drugs, or he could just be delusional from being outside in the heat for so long.
Maybe both. You never know.
So then, in between us on the bridge, is a nice family, nice little white family.
Oh my god.
Mother, father, daughter, 2 brothers. They're looking at the strip, taking pictures because it's super cool because you can see all the
Yeah.
strip. And then this dude, it starts grunting and like yelling, and he runs up on this little girl.
Oh no.
And he pushes her in the back, and her head hits the rail. And I'm like, holy shit, this is
You're like, you just
there's nothing
witnessed
for both.
Yeah.
This guy just did it. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Now this family, this nice little family is not little. They're a bunch of big corn-fed motherfuckers.
Oh my God.
Corn
Yo, and now they're rushing him. So the 2 brothers are like, father's like 6'4", pushing almost 300, and the other ones are like 6'2", and they're just big as fuck, and they're chasing him. He's got it set up, and he's backing up into us.
Oh.
So I was like, all right, fuck yeah. I just hit him with a 1, 2, 3.
Punched
the
him
back
in the
of his head. And like just a little 3-piece. Extra sauce
with the soda.
Extra sauce, no napkins. And he was so confused. But like in my head, there was 2 things. I was like, all right, 1, this guy might be on drugs and he might attack me. 2, we're brown. I don't want them to think we're on the same team. So, and then he also hit a little girl. So
you did what you had to do.
And then they beat the shit out of him.
Oh,
They beat the living shit out of him. They got a hold of him because after I hit him, I like dazed him. They got him. And then how he got out of it was he ripped out of his shirt and ran away. So he's shirtless.
Oh my god.
And then they're like, "Oh, thank you so much. Will you stay and talk to the police?" I said, "No."
No, I'm not going to tell them I'm punching
I just assaulted somebody. I'm not sticking around.
Leave me out of this.
Oh my god, dude, I love that story. When you
Hilarious.
told me that when we were actually there, I was just envisioning it all happening. That shit
I
happened.
felt like I did what I had to do.
Yeah.
It was the
The
right
world,
decision.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Like, who goes up and pushes a little girl?
Right?
Julio's asking,
Okay.
have we heard about you?
Okay.
We did hear she's from Chicago,
Mhm.
okay, Chi-Town. You've been in Colorado how long?
8 years.
8 years.
8 years. I've been here 7 years, since 2015. Well, I guess we're getting closer.
2015, good
We're
lord.
getting-
I've been here since like 2006.
Wow.
Ethnicity. I'm gonna guess.
Ethnicity.
I'm gonna
yeah,
guess.
guess.
You're a African,
Okay.
like me.
But with what?
White.
Be more specific.
I was just gonna say
Oh, just all white people, or it's just white across the board?
some kind of Caucasian.
I'm like the original Northwest.
What the
What
fuck
is
So
is that?
I'm
What
I'm Armenian.
does that mean, Kobe Bryant?
Listen, I'm Armenian and black.
Armenian and black.
Like Kanye West and Kim
I was just
Kardashian.
about to
The
say
original Northwest. Come on, guys.
That one.
but
Yeah.
Right over the head.
there's a Childish Gambino song. He says something about the black people of every culture, Filipino, Armenian. Anyways, so the Armenians are like treated like they're like the black people of white people. That's what I was.
I guess. I mean, I don't think I've ever heard that one, but
I haven't heard that either.
Like Filipinos are the black people, Asian people.
Oh, okay. Okay. I guess I can say it.
Fair enough.
But so you're a African,
Yeah.
dad's black, mom's Armenian.
Yeah.
Okay, just like Northwest.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I did it first.
You did. Oh yes,
I
you
did.
did.
That's fair.
My
You're the
mom's.
original
Exactly.
That's
That's what I.
what I. I didn't catch that.
You didn't?
From the original Northwest, I was like, what the fuck is that on the map?
No, that's what I said when I was like, that shit went over my head.
Yo, and I just caught it. Like Northwest. Boom.
Yeah.
Damn. I need some coffee or something. But,
Yeah.
okay, African. Chicago, we talked about Colorado. Okay, how did y'all meet?
Oh, that's a funny one. So we have a mutual friend, dude who was actually trying to get on the podcast. His name's Eric.
He wasn't cool
And
enough though.
He wasn't. He didn't make the cut.
Yeah.
No, he.
Shout out to Eric.
So, a buddy of mine for a while. He. We'll talk about him a different time, but pretty much I hit him up like, I don't know, 4 years ago at this point. I was living in an apartment with Marshall and our boy Keaton, and he was in town, so we're like, hey, like, what you doing? Let's hang out. Let's go out. And then I was like, bring some girls, and the girls that he brings over are Lenna and this other girl named Hannah, and actually both the Hannahs.
Yeah.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And so then, oh, this is funny. You'll appreciate this. So you remember that party that I was talking about when Trevor was here?
Mhm.
When I said I was with these girls, right? And I was trying to get in the party, and then Trevor's head pops out. I'm like, Trevor, I haven't seen you in 8 months. What's going on? And he gets us in, and then Trevor gets his ass beat. Well, these were the girls that I took to that party. And so then we went to that party. It was at an Airbnb, and that place got trashed.
Yeah.
I mean, again, it was a fun party, but then shit got loose. Cops came, the whole 9 yards with the party, right? And then we went back to my place. Some people threw up in my bathtub.
Not
and
those people.
Not
those
her,
people.
no. But
Okay.
and then the rest was history. And then after that,
Yeah.
they've been friends ever since.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of years have gone by.
We actually met once. We met once.
We did.
but
Went to
we-
the same school?
No,
No.
so the mutual friend that he's talking about, they went to high
Eric?
school.
Mhm.
Yeah, they went to high
Eric
school
and
together.
The enemy. Something like that.
They went to high school, and then I was friends with Eric, so we just kind of.
So there was like a
Was
So-
Matthew Krause part of this?
no, I didn't meet him until I started
Oh, okay.
at the dealership. But there was this. I remember Eric was like, "You got to help us like scout out this party." So it was basically he didn't have a house to throw it at, and it was like the summertime. So we went to. Do you know Mount Herman? Do you know where Mount Herman is?
No, I
It's
don't.
like it's the mountain that's right next to Monument, and so we would go there. We like have like parties and shit on Mount Herman because it's out. It's out. Well, you know, there's
You
this
guys,
one.
like, do a fire or anything?
Yeah. So there was
Oh.
like this like I
Terrible.
don't know how to describe it. It was like a broken down home, right? But it was just like this foundation, right, in a fireplace. And so that's ultimately where we threw this party, and you had to straight up give people like coordinates to get there almost.
It was crazy. It was like a 10-minute hike just to get to the
Kind of,
place.
yeah, pretty much. But
You
then
had
you
to
get
get
there.
longitude and latitude.
That's right, exactly. And so I guess that's where we met once upon a time.
We like met, but
But we didn't know it
yeah.
or something.
And then fate happened, and we
Fate.
met again.
That's right.
Yeah.
He's a pretty cool dude.
Yeah.
That's why he's chilly.
Well,
You've entered the chill zone.
That's right. That's gonna be a thing.
It's gonna be.
It will be a thing.
It's like fetch. Stop trying to make fetch happen.
What?
The chill zone.
What's fake?
You guys don't know fetch?
The fuck is fetch?
Mean Girls.
Is this?
Guys, I can't be the only one. Like,
Yeah.
No, trust me. If there's anyone
Mean
who
Girls.
appreciates Mean Girls here, it's me.
listen.
Alright?
So you
Lindsay
know
Lohan,
fetch.
wow, she's looking
She
fire.
was underage.
Listen.
No, she wasn't. Don't say that. She was definitely not underage. Okay, so don't listen to that bullshit.
She's
in the-
trying to make fetch happen. You're trying to make the chill zone happen.
I was trying to.
I kind of like it though.
It is.
I
it's
do
cool.
like it.
Wah, 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 wah. Some sound
Now
effects.
into the chill with chilly chill.
And then I break it down some like sports shit or like,
It's gonna.
you know.
We're also gonna have like a reoccurring thing. I want to do like a top 5 or a top 10. It may be a different top. You know what? Fuck it. Today, top 5 artists. What are your top 5?
Oh gosh, don't.
That's so
Favorite.
tough. That's
Favorite,
so
not
tough.
That
best.
is so
You don't have
tough.
to. You don't. Have
Everyone, no, everyone's gonna judge me.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Taylor Swift. Okay.
Taylor Swift.
Listen. No.
T Swift.
Oh my gosh.
You're an
not
R.
Taylor
Kelly
Swift.
fan, aren't you?
No. Okay, I like country. I'm a country girl.
She's
Yeah, see, that's why I said it. Everyone's
Okay,
gonna
that's
judge
fine.
me.
No, I'm not judging you. There's nothing wrong.
Listen.
I respect it as music. I'm a musician, so.
Okay,
You
I'll
know
say
that-
one.
You know what that makes her? Silly hillbilly. I'm kidding.
You're canceled.
I'm kidding.
Listen.
Chill zones and stuff.
Listen,
Yeah.
he's done. All right, I'll go number 1, but you guys have to help me out with this list. Okay?
No, it's your list.
No, I can't think off the top
You
of
can't
my
think of 5
head.
artists that you really like.
Listen, okay, I really like Morgan Wallen.
Okay, don't know.
Oh,
But-
okay, Morgan
Okay.
Wallen, Luke Combs.
I know.
I've heard.
Okay.
I've heard.
Let's see, who else do I listen to?
Why do you ask to hear me rap if all you listen to is country?
Listen, you're not gonna listen.
You keep that hell on the down low. I did not know that.
Listen,
you like
that's why I
country.
said don't ask me.
Okay.
That's all right. No,
Who else? Who else?
No, yeah, you gotta own it.
Listen,
Proud.
all right,
Yeehaw.
who is there? Who else is there? Now I need to go to my Spotify.
Could be, you
They're
can mix
putting me on the
genres. It
spot.
doesn't have to be all
I
country.
know, but now I'm like, who do I
Yeah.
listen to?
So in the meantime, we're gonna leave her buffering.
God.
What's your top 5?
Dude, that's tough, man.
Mixed genres.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Bro, is it really that?
Yeah.
hard?
it
it's
is.
kinda
No,
tough.
that one for some reason I go back and forth on because you listen to so much music in your
You
life.
don't have to give me in any
changes,
particular
right?
order.
Shoot. So Lil Wayne's up there.
Yo, you
For
don't
sure.
have to. You don't have to front, bro. Just
I'm not-
because your co-host is black, you don't have to say.
I'm not fun, dude. I love me some Lil Wayne.
Okay.
Lil Wayne. I'll throw
Wait,
Eminem in there
wait,
so that
okay,
so that you're happy.
All right, no, Lil Wayne's the man. But
Um,
when did you start listening to Lil Wayne? Is my question.
Oh, my boy Keaton definitely got me into it.
But like when, like
2017.
When I said-
2018.
oh, so you didn't get into him until
No.
late.
Yeah.
So you didn't get these. Okay.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I've heard Lil Wayne before that, obviously, but before like
You
actually
just
like,
said
sit
Lil
down.
Wayne. Lil Wayne.
Yeah, Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
Little Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
All right, Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
Little.
All right. So he's up there for sure. Told you I do like Fall Out Boy. I am a fan as well. Right now, dude, I really like Polo G. Dude,
Polo
I
G?
can vibe to some
So
Polo
here's my
G.
thing with Polo G. You know it's a Polo G by the guitar riff.
Yeah,
It's the
that's
same
fair.
guitar riff in every
I
track.
got you. Fair enough. That's a fair criticism for sure.
No, it's great. He's great.
I kind of feel the same way about like the Baby.
Oh,
I
his
just feel-
flow is the same.
It's just
It's a dope flow,
Yeah,
but
it
it's the
is.
same
It's-
flow.
it's all about the song. Starts rapping before the beat even like really comes to fruition. I'll go old school, man. This is from me as a child. Skillet. I don't know if you're familiar with Skillet.
I know who Skrillex is. I don't know who Skillet.
Skillet.
That sounds like some
Are you
silly
familiar
hillbilly
with Skillet?
Not too.
What kind of music is Skillet?
It's like rock. It was almost like Christian rock, to be honest with you. Like that, I'm pretty sure that's the vibe, but you wouldn't know that necessarily just by like listening to them.
Okay, so that's 5, right? Isn't it?
4 or 5, and then I do love some Kanye as well. All right, I know. I'm not gonna front like he hasn't made good music just because he said some butt shit.
Yeah. I mean, I'm wearing a Yeezy hoodie. I got my Yeezys on over here. You know, collector's items.
Right.
He's about to kill himself. I promise you.
I heard that people haven't heard from him in a minute. I don't know if that's true or not.
I'm sure it's coming, man. I've seen people kill themselves for less.
Yeah. So I hope he does. I hope he gets help, man. I hope he comes back rational. He's like, you know what?
I fucked up.
Yeah, I was too hard on the Jews. Like, I said some shit that was fucked, but you know that's it. That's what.
Okay, so there's yours. Now yours.
All right, I do love me some Justin Bieber.
Okay. The Biebs has a few good songs. Or let me not say a few good songs. There's a lot of good songs. Not songs I would listen to.
Sure. But you don't get as famous and as rich and as he does without making some bangers.
Let me tell you, that song he did, where he's like, "My mama don't like you, and she likes everyone else."
Oh
that.
yeah.
That is like the
Damn.
biggest insult you could possibly do. And you know, it didn't seem like a Justin Bieber song. You know who wrote it? Ed Sheeran. He wrote that song.
I love Ed Sheeran.
Is that confirmed?
No, you can go on
Fair
Apple
enough.
Music and you scroll down the lyrics. They'll say Ed Sheeran.
This doesn't sound
Dude,
like
Ed Sheeran, man.
JB.
He's kind of a goofy looking motherfucker. Like,
Yeah,
that dude
he
has
is.
the voice of an angel.
Yes.
Three best male vocalists of this generation for me would be Bruno Mars, Ed Sheeran, and The Weeknd.
Dude, Weeknd.
The Weeknd.
I can
about-
get behind that.
The thing about The Weeknd is he sings rap lyrics.
Yeah.
His shit is like kind of fucked up. Like, you know, like even when he started with Wicked Games, he's talking about like leaving his girl for a prostitute. That's legit. I mean, he's a savage. But my top 5. Oh, you didn't finish. Okay,
Oh
continue.
gosh. Today I know.
She's dope.
Yeah.
Didn't she have a baby with Big Sean?
Yeah.
Wait, who did?
Janae Aiko.
But okay, nice.
We'll put you on
Alright,
after this.
okay.
And then I'm gonna
She's pretty.
switch it up here, but I've been listening to Maverick City a lot. You two probably don't know that. It's a
What-
Christian group.
Is
It's a
it?
Christian
Well, being a satanic as I am. No.
I'm like,
Yeah, Maverick City. I've never heard of them.
Yeah, well, they're good. They're awesome.
Uplifting.
Yeah,
Joyous.
encouraging. I love
Is it like Christian rock?
No.
Oh, it's just a Christian
No.
pop?
Yeah, I would say maybe like more Christian pop, like Spontaneous. Chandler Moore, so good.
Nice.
I'm like talking, you guys
So-
have
so-
no
so-
idea who I'm
so
talking
yeah, no,
about.
it's okay.
So growing up,
Okay.
my favorite part about going to church
Mm-hmm.
was the worship.
Yeah.
The music. My dad was the drummer in the church band, so
Nice.
I always would get crunk for that.
That's
Get
so
drunk.
good.
Even though, like,
Get lit off that.
The communion, yeah. I think my dad's cousin or uncle or something, he's a famous gospel singer.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, there's a lot of music in our family.
Runs in your blood.
Yeah, my grandfather's got
Kansas City.
a number one song.
What?
Yeah, back in 1959.
Oh.
Yeah, he knows it.
It's about Kansas City.
Yeah. So he likes it, and I can't believe I didn't tell him until like recently. So it's
Wow.
kinda weird.
Yeah, for real, dude. Like, dude, The Rock literally sings that on the intro to Super Bowl 54 when the Chiefs come out.
Yeah.
Like that shit's iconic, without a doubt.
You know,
Wow.
It's dope.
Speaking of which, who's your favorite football team?
My favorite football team. All right, just because I'm from Chicago.
Go Bears.
The Bears.
Fair enough.
I feel like I've been here long enough though that like the Broncos are like.
No, don't accept that.
All right, I'll stick with the Bears.
The Bears.
So bad.
Yeah.
But at least you can be like, I'm from there and I'm loyal.
Yeah,
I'm from
exactly.
there.
Right.
That's
You
I have
ain't
some
from
cred
Kansas
because
City.
I'm from there.
That's
so.
fine.
Yeah,
That's
you
fine.
know,
It feels like I'm. Oh, it's not a chance, bro.
He didn't
See,
start liking the Chiefs until Mahomes
no.
came around.
I got receipts, dog. From 2012, dog. A little young Chili on his way to a Chiefs
Yeah,
Broncos
he's
game
good.
when they got their ass beat.
Grandfathered in. He's
Oh
good.
yeah, long time.
Long time.
Speaking of which, I just want to mention this real quick. I am in the championship of our fantasy football league.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Impressive.
Against
Greg.
Greg. Yeah, shout out Greg. I might not have Derrick Henry, which makes me a little bit nervous
You
for
should
sure.
be nervous. Have you made any adjustments?
Not yet. Well, he's doubtful. I'm number one.
You need to have a backup.
Well, J.K. Dobbins is going to have to be. I don't have another choice.
Look at the
But that's-
waiver wire.
I don't know if I can find it. I'll look into it. But anyway.
I'll drop Dalvin Cook for you.
Oh, bingo, dog. For real. But shout out to that. Shout out Greg. His teams have been putting up points. And that's the one
Yeah,
consistent.
fuck him. He's like my rival, bro.
Is he? Well,
He's one of my closest friends. I've known him for 23 years, and we compete at everything. And I was talking so much shit to him, and then I didn't make the playoffs. It would be me and him right now.
No. Well, maybe with
Yes.
your team's put up points for sure. I'm not gonna.
I would have beat you last week.
Yeah.
I would have beat the guy before that the week after.
I doubled up Corey last week.
Yeah, Corey didn't take it seriously.
Fair enough.
You got lucky.
I don't know how not, dude. There's $1,200 on the line.
I don't know. That's
If I win this, I'm gonna be so stoked. I'm gonna be ecstatic. Even like the 575.
I kind of
bad,
want to root for you because he was talking all that shit.
But
But he's got a kid on the way.
Okay.
So
Hey, but
and I'm gonna probably be the Godfather. I'm calling out.
I'm
pretty sure.
Godfather.
I'm pretty sure. I
Right.
won't be disappointed if I'm not. But
Right. Well, if I lose and I have kids one day, I'm gonna call you up just to let you know you're not the Godfather.
yeah, I know it's gonna be Trevor. That's a
It's
terrible choice. Terrible choice. But
Oh no, my kids are already wilding out, partying at the age of 4.
already screwed.
you and your significant other die in a plane crash, and then he has to take over.
Oh hell no!
That
You're
guy
damn.
died
Hell no!
pretty quick.
Be Marshall before Trevor. That's funny, but no. Good luck to him. I hope I whoop his ass. So I hope his team flops. He's got a solid team, and I hope they just shit the bed so I can have a nice, easy breeze.
If you look at like how many points were scored against him, like no one's even close. Like how low people have the worst games against him.
That's fair. But he also, I mean, if you also look at the points that he puts up,
He's
puts
still
up a
not.
lot
He's
of
still not
points.
one of the highest people.
Is he not? I'm pretty sure he's
No,
top 3
No, he's not top 3 in points scored.
in points scored.
Yeah, no,
He's not.
No, he's not. He just started. He came alive at the end of the season.
We'll have to review the statistics.
We'll review
game plan for his ass.
All right, my top 5. All right, this is easy. It's not really that easy. I'm gonna give an honorable mention before I get to the
honorable mention.
I have to put my boy Juice WRLD, R.I.P. I was really loving his music and where he was going, and
you know, I have the exact same birthday as Juice WRLD to the day, like year and everything.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it. I'll say it's December 2nd, and I'm born on the same year.
You know what's crazy?
So I outlived Juice WRLD.
Fuck you. I me and him have the same initials. He's Gerard, but I think he pronounces it Jared. My first name is Jared.
Okay.
I gave my government name. I'm not going to do my whole thing out there. But he's Jared Anthony Higgins.
Oh, really?
And I'm Ja as well. You know, my initials are Ja. And then when I was 18, I started to write a book. Or it was 18 or 19. I did the math. I was either 18 or 19 when I started to write a book about lucid dreaming. When he was 18 or 19, he wrote a book. He wrote the song "Lucid Dreams."
Yeah.
So like, there's a few other parallels between me and him.
Wow.
Crazy. All right.
Yeah, he's
Shout out Juice
he's the
WRLD.
man. But top 5. Fall Out Boy. They would be higher up on this list. I'm doing mine in order. They'd be higher up in this list if they didn't like completely sell out and make basically electro music for the last 3 albums. Then I would go Lupe Fiasco, but really Lupe Fiasco
goes on, man.
Really his first 3 albums. I'm doing this off the body of his first 3 albums because the rest of his music, there's like this slight glimpses of good music or fun music. His music's just not fun anymore. He can still rap. Then I would have to go Coheed and Cambria. It's my favorite rock band.
Corey's a fan of them too, right?
Yeah.
Didn't you guys go to?
Yeah, we've been to a concert twice together. I've seen them 5 times. I got their emblem tattooed on my back.
Wow.
I love
fan.
Oh yeah, they're fucking great. The lead singer is also the lead guitarist and is also the lyricist. And those lyrics are based off a comic book he wrote, which is like a big indie comic book.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, it's epic.
Wow.
Because I'm all into storytelling. And then after that, I would have to say Kid Cudi, because I mean, he influenced me more than any other artist has, in the sense that I started smoking weed and popping shrooms because of Kid Cudi.
Oh, wow.
And his music like literally took me places, especially Man on the Moon 1 and 2 and the Kid Named Cudi mixtape. You should listen to it. They're all 3 on Apple Music, obviously, even the mixtape.
Kid Cudi.
And then number 1 is Kanye. I said it. He's my favorite artist. I can't look the other way anymore about the shit he does in his personal life.
Yeah.
He's a jackass, but he made some pretty epic
So
music.
good. I mean,
Like, his music had hit me from like literally freshman year of high school all the way. I mean, his music still hits me.
Yeah.
But like, just iconic helped me gain confidence in life.
Mm-hmm.
True that.
It was.
Damn,
And bro, I was going through some heartbreak when 808s and Heartbreak came out. Some like serious shit, and that album
got you through it.
Wow.
Got you through it.
Actually made me probably worse.
Dude, it's all right. Made you more vulnerable. Broke down those walls.
So that would be. We're gonna do a top 5 every week. So maybe next week.
That was hard.
We'll
really on the
Yeah,
spot.
yeah. I was gonna say, artist is a tough one.
Yeah.
At least for me.
Oh,
Movies would be a tough one too. I don't know.
well, that's what's probably gonna come next.
I'll have to think about that. I'll have to think about that.
We might do
That's good.
dream cars. We might do
Dream cars, okay.
We'll do something different every week.
Alcohol.
Speaking of alcohol, what's your favorite alcohol?
Tequila.
Tequila.
For
I love tequila.
Bro.
I only like tequila
Really
with
like
margaritas.
Tequila.
fair enough, but
But
some
you
like
don't-
super nice tequila, dude.
Guys,
Some Don
okay,
Julio,
I'm like,
some
everyone
fucking
makes
shit.
fun of me for this. I'm really gonna put myself out there. But I drink vodka waters with lemon.
Nothing wrong with that. Vodka,
Everyone makes fun of me.
vodka soda. That's
Yeah.
Wait,
And
is
then
it
my, like,
vodka soda
go-to-
or is it vodka?
No, vodka
just,
water
like, tap
with
water?
lemon. Yeah.
yeah.
And then my go-to drink is tequila Sprite with lime.
Fair enough.
Mhm.
Get down
I used to call that paleo punch. You know?
paleo punch,
Yeah.
tequila Sprite.
Yeah, with not Sprite, soda water.
Oh. Fair enough.
All right,
So
what's
healthy.
yours?
So it's pretty simple. I have like a little motto,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what I named my album after. It's every king needs a
Queen.
No.
A queen.
crown.
I was gonna say
I was
that's
gonna
what I
say
said too.
queen.
That's exactly
That
what I said.
makes
You asked me
sense.
that as well.
You can't be like a solo
They
like
need
king.
they need a crown.
A king has a crown though.
He needs
Like he has
he
the
needs a
crown. He needs someone to share it with. I think my answer makes sense, but it's all good.
Her answer does make sense.
Oh, everything needs a crown.
And
Okay,
being
all
a
right,
queen.
All right, two
like-
things. All right. Crown.
Crown and coat.
Crown and coat.
That's my
Okay.
go-to.
Okay.
Dude, for me, I love a mojito, man. I love a
He
nice,
does.
like if it's made correct, dude.
Oh, dog.
Mojito slap.
We gotta get you to Miami, bro.
You ever watch?
They put the fucking sugar cane sticks in the motherfucker, and you just like suck it on them. And they're fucking delicious, but they absorb all the alcohol. It's fire, bro.
Have you watched Blue Mountain State before?
No, but I know of it.
You haven't watched it either.
No, but I know of it.
You guys gotta watch that.
I heard it's epic, but it's
You
like one
especially.
season. It's like one
It's
season.
3 seasons, and I
Okay.
have them all. I'll just give you.
What do you
the
mean?
names.
They're on fucking Netflix.
Not anymore.
Oh, they took it down?
Yeah, they took them down a while ago. And so I bought them because my roommate, Grammy, was like, I haven't seen it. I was like, dude, you have to. You would fucking love it, bro.
I know
It's
how passionate. Like,
football and partying in college, like it doesn't get too much better than that.
do you have a favorite TV show? We're just gonna do just one.
Favorite TV show? Honestly, I don't really watch TV that often. I'm too busy.
Netflix shows, you know.
Let's see. Okay, One Tree Hill.
Who is
Guys,
I want to, you know.
Who is it?
Gossip Girl.
Okay.
No, who is it?
No, I know you guys
Next
are
thing you know,
exposing me right
next
now.
thing you know, she's gonna say Frasier.
Oh no, my
Frasier
number.
slaps,
listen,
dog.
Oh, get the fuck
My-
out.
My number one
Come on,
favorite
Frasier.
TV show is Friends.
Friends.
Friends. Yeah,
It's a good-
that's
You
my
like
favorite.
The Office?
The Office was okay.
it's coming down.
The Office was.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
Wow.
that drive home.
It's all right. I no longer have to stay. I got them back.
Oh yeah, you're all good.
I'm all
Yeah.
good.
What do you think of his new car?
Oh, I like it. I like it. I really like the color too.
I did too. I was looking at when I was coming out of the store, and it was just like it was there in the light
Yeah.
at night. I was like, damn, I should really fuck with the Area 51, at least on the
Yeah.
Maverick. So
Nah, it's a beautiful color.
Yeah. Not everyone has it. You can
What
spot
do you
it in the
drive?
parking lot. Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Grand Cherokee. Okay,
Mhm.
we'll get you a nice Explorer.
this
It's coming to me. I'll hook you up.
Bronco.
I'll hook you up.
I tried to. sell her
I will
cars.
let Chris do it.
She fucking betrayed me.
You went to
The-
another
the-
salesman.
The mountain
Listen.
of betrayal. It
Listen.
consists of
Uh,
Judas, Bruce, Corey, and Lenna.
Wait, but didn't we add someone else to that list? Was it Trevor?
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, there was another
It
betrayal.
was
We
Trevor.
had
There
someone
was
at
another
work.
betrayal.
Who was it? Someone betrayed us.
I don't remember.
Oh, okay,
Was it,
I don't know.
was it Trevor Lee? No, I don't think so.
Okay.
No, long story short, Lenna was looking for a vehicle, but we didn't have the right one.
You weren't strong enough to sell her.
No, dude, they wanted me. They wanted me to
She
like go
ran
and
it?
get the signature. I can't do her like that.
She ran into a real salesman and got sold.
Yeah,
no.
I guess so.
No,
she
guys.
found a better vehicle
Listen, it was just
What year is
from
it?
a better man.
2018.
How many miles?
It was 80 when I got it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So how many miles do you have now?
93.
You need to get rid of it before 100K.
Mm.
Which motor do you have? You have the V8 or you have the V6?
I think 6.
Okay,
She has the Trackhawk.
No.
No.
Trail.
That'd be popular though if you had a Trackhawk.
We'll get you a nice Explorer.
I don't need an Explorer until I have a family, though.
We'll get you a nice Edge or a Bronco.
We'll get you a
No,
family
not a Bronco.
first, and then
I don't want a Bronco.
You don't like the
yeah, I
Broncos?
need a family first. Like,
I'm not. The Broncos are fine. I'm not gonna.
I do like
hate on them.
Explorers, but they're just like they're really big for what I need right now.
They're the same. They're like the same length as your car. Just don't have
Roughly.
Roughly, they're around the same class.
Do you like trucks?
Get you a
I do.
TRX.
A Raptor R.
Yeah, a Raptor R. 50 grand over sticker.
Guys, I like my car right now.
All right. I'll stop talking.
Jeez.
Anything you want to say before we end this
15
thing?
minutes, yeah.
I'm honored. It was fun to be on here.
Real quick, I think we should discuss. This is going to be the last podcast of 2022.
Yeah.
So what are some goals?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What are some
ambitions, you know,
Hey, I'm glad you remembered that.
Yeah. We'll start with you, Lenna.
The new year.
How do you want to better yourself, or what do you want to accomplish? However you want to break it down.
Okay, this is what I said because someone else asked me this at work actually. Well, this year, 2022 for me has been a lot of transition and a lot of change.
Post op. Oh, I said
Post op.
Jeez. But it's just I feel like everyone obviously goes through change in their life, whether it's job, relationship, family, whatever it is. So just dealing with that transition, but then finding what you're called to do. And then, so this next year for me, I really want to excel in the things that I'm like learning right now. So I transitioned, I'm learning a ton, and now I just want to grow and be the best that I can be in the position that I'm at.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well said.
Thank you.
One bit of advice from one hustler to another: make up a plan. Because if you don't have a plan, all those things that you want to accomplish, it makes it a lot harder.
I think vision is crucial.
Yeah.
You know,
and set your goals. I mean, I have some goals I need to update, but they're up there.
Short term, long term.
Yeah. So.
That's good.
But yeah, definitely visualize it, look at it, talk about it, and just plan for it.
Yeah. And surrounding yourself with people who are going to help encourage you reach your goals and see that vision come to pass.
So there's something that I always say. There's only two people you need in your life. And it may sound fucked up because there's some people that don't align with these two things, and you're going to keep them around because you love them anyway. The only two people you need are people that are going in the same direction, or people that can help you get to where you're trying to go.
Yeah.
And if they don't align with that, you really don't have to fuck with them because you're not gonna grow.
Yeah.
Without those two things.
This is the thing. You either grow with people or you outgrow people.
Mm-hmm.
So I've outgrew a lot of people, but like people that have the same morals as I do, and you know. And it's not that I outgrew, it's like we just went in different directions. Yeah. As long as they're still real and themselves and same thing, we're always gonna be tight, regardless. You know, so I do think you'll go in a different direction. Certain things might be more important to you, something might be more important to them. But as long as when you interact with each other, it's like nothing ever, like no time has passed.
Yeah.
You know. And I'm blessed to have, you know, a lot of friends that I had that with. So.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's good.
What about you, Chili? What are your goals?
Oh man, so I'd say there's three things that are the biggest. First one, gotta get my ass in the gym and eat better. Plain and simple. I know I can do it. I did it before I started working at a dealership. I was getting kind of ripped, kind of sexy, low key. All right, but I want to get back to that by this time next year. I want to be down at least 20 pounds and transform the rest of that at least into muscle. Point is just be healthier. You know, I'm as you get older, I know that I'm running out of time before it starts to get really hard to be healthy, to get into that habit. And I know as you get older, it's going to be harder to lose belly fat, to lose, just to get in shape. As you get older, yeah. I believe it. I know how that is. So better shape for sure. Double down on work. Definitely had a good year, but I want to get to that top level. I want to crack, top 10, top 5 in the store for sure, which I know I can do. I just gotta improve different skills along with work harder. In the job we work, it's so easy to just fuck off. But to focus up, obviously still enjoy the camaraderie with everyone, still have times where we socialize and whatnot, but get down to business when it's time to. Improve that. And then finally, just like, I don't know, I guess the best way to put it would be just be okay being sober for long periods of times. Not that I feel like I have crippling addictions or anything, but I do have tendencies.
I think it would be
for sure.
For you.
So cutting back on the drinking, cutting back on the smoking, not saying cut it out completely, just ultimately improve, make sure that I have my life in order before those things. They need to be afterthoughts, not like, oh, I look forward to coming home and drinking a claw. It needs to be like, no, I look forward to going to the gym. And then on certain times, if I want to have a claw afterwards, habit would be, lead by example in my house as well. I will say.
Can I interrupt? I think just taking a straight up break, like whether it be a month, 2 months, 3 months, will be beneficial for you.
Fair enough.
Trust me.
Yeah.
Like I go through these phases where I won't drink for until my next vacation.
Yeah.
It's like a thing. That's a thing
Sure.
I do.
Yeah.
And that could be 3 months. That could be 6 months. And then smoking, like in the past, where I felt like I was starting to become a pothead, I just cut it cold turkey. And actually, I didn't smoke from Valentine's Day of 2016 to Valentine's Day of 2017.
Really?
I didn't smoke weed.
Fair enough.
Mary Jane was my Valentine.
Yeah.
I got stood up in 2016.
You get the pedals on the bed and you just have a bong.
Yeah.
Just waiting
I
for
got
it.
stood up in 2016. So in 2017, I was like, well, I was high as fuck because I was sad. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stop smoking. I was like, man, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
So I didn't smoke for a full year.
Okay.
But, dude, I got high as a kite.
Oh, I bet.
It was like the first time I ever smoked again.
Exactly.
It was
No,
like,
when
I had
you
to
wait
giggle.
that much time, absolutely.
I was
So-
saying shit.
So yeah, that's and again, not necessarily just cutting those things off, but again, we'll see. Ultimately, if I get to that point and I'm okay with it, fuck it, why not? But just improvement on that. I don't think I'm in the dumps, but I've seen people be addicted to this shit, and like you can see deterioration of that, and so making sure that that's not what I become is kind of the main point for that. So healthier, more money, and less quote unquote addictions, if you will.
So like I explained to her, you gotta have a plan.
I will.
So,
I'm cooking up this weekend. I'm cooking up a fire parlay to win me some money, and I'm cooking up a plan for the new year that I plan on sticking by again, having people
one
that hold
thing
me
is-
accountable.
go to the gym with me, bro. Having a gym
Yeah.
partner,
I know.
especially someone who's
Yeah.
I
consistent.
know.
Yeah.
Trevor can be consistent,
He
and then
can.
sometimes he can be,
Sure.
flake.
Yeah.
So
No, but the other thing I know, at least for Trevor, is that like he will. I know he will push me to go to the gym. I just got to push him in other aspects of his life. So I know that if we actually put our heads together and actually commit in certain ways, we'll figure things out for sure. But
You still have your membership?
I have a Crunch membership, lifetime. I wasn't using it enough, and it was too expensive. That shit was costing me like $110 a month, and I'd go like 3 times. And so,
I'll throw you on my fucking plan. You just gotta pay me, and it'll be cheaper.
where you go,
Villa.
Bill?
We have the same work schedule,
Yeah.
so
Not a bad deal.
No, we'll discuss it. We'll discuss it more in length. What about you? As we hit this, we hit the hour.
we hit the hour mark. This year has been a blessing. I had a 40% increase in income. So that was very good. Even
Hell
though I
yeah.
completely shit the bed the last 2.5 months.
You
Because I was
and me
pacing
both,
to do,
dog.
I was pacing the beat last year by like 65%. And I
Crazy.
shit the bed.
Hey, it's all right.
So it's been a rough couple months, but all in all, I'm very happy with my overall performance. I finished 6th in the store,
Which
earners.
is good, dude. Again, that's it's a
My
competitive store too.
first full year with the company.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I left money on the table. I definitely can do better next year, and I plan on it. How I'm going to do it, I'm going to try to double down on that social media thing that I was trying to do originally, but things didn't go exactly how anticipated.
Sure.
It was a group. It was a duo, and the duo is no longer with the company anymore. So I'm gonna go a different direction. Health, man, I've been having like this battle with like fitness for.
I was gonna say you seem like you're going to the gym a good amount.
Gym a lot, and I feel like I'm not getting the results that I should. But I know it's in the kitchen.
Yeah.
The kitchen's my problem. I cook. I love to cook, and I love to eat. I'm a fat boy. But yeah, I'm pretty damn big right now. I'm 230, and shit. Starting with the company, I was like 200.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I will say the business does it to you, man.
Yeah.
I've gained so much weight
I
there.
will tell you, I was 230 last New Year's, and I look 1,000 times better at this 230 than that 230. But even still, my goal is 195, 15% body fat, and I'll be happy.
Oh yeah.
And I just gotta have portion control, and that's really what I'm gonna plan on focusing is my eating. I'm already doing what I need to do in the gym, so I just gotta get everything else in line.
True that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Good.
Hell yeah.
Sounds like it's been a good year.
It has.
Many blessings along the way.
Yeah.
Some downfalls, but
And
ultimately,
it got us to where we are now.
yeah, here we are.
Awesome Life Podcast, episode 59. We don't have a title yet, but
we will.
thank you, Lenna, aka Mad Dog Martin. Appreciate you, and tune in and turn up.
That's right. Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year.
And we are out.
Control S.